What's up, my guys? We are back in line once again. It's me, your co-host, JT, with my other co-host, Tiggy Nation. Just us two tonight again. Uh, but we're going to make it happen. Tiggy Nation, how's it going? How are you doing today?
It's good, JT. I'm wiping my tears for all our visual watchers here today. I'm not crying. I'm not crying because it happened. I am crying because I'm taking eye drops and my eyes are sore. But I had quite the weekend. JT had quite the weekend. I'm excited to talk about it. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. How are you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Feeling good. I had a pretty good weekend as well. Had some fun things going on. Um, yeah, I mean, we got some things to talk about. We got the weekend, we got Severance, so I mean, you said you had a freaking amazing weekend, a big booze bag, quote unquote booze bag is what Tiggy Nation said his weekend was. So I'm excited to hear about it. Tell me about it a little bit.
Yeah, so
What
I was
happened?
out. I was out. I went to St. Paul, Minnesota for the weekends. Flew out Thursday morning at 5:30 a.m. Um, and I think we kind of talked about it last week. I had to guess, and you guessed it on the money. Um, Went to a hockey tournament, College Hockey, Arizona State. Shout out Sun Devils, Forks up. We lost to Denver, sadly, and also got eliminated from NCAA contention to make the round of 16. So that stinks, but incredible year. First year in the NCHC division, which is one of the highest. It's got North Dakota, who's, won so many national championships, probably top college hockey program in the last decade. Denver, who's won two of the last three national titles. Western Michigan, who's third in the country right now, an absolute wagon. They ended up winning the whole thing. And I mean, it's just stacked from top to bottom. Omaha, Nebraska, very good in that division too and stuff. So, St. Cloud, Minnesota, they won a national title a couple of years ago. Yeah, so I mean, it's just stacked beyond belief. UMD, Minnesota, Duluth. I mean, very good teams in these divisions, very good hockey schools, and we have one from Tempe/Scottsdale, Arizona. In this very cold climate, sport and division, and they kind of came in, got second place in the whole conference, first year in it. So super exciting things happening down here in the Southwest, and it's only going to get better because NIL is now coming into college hockey, and the NIL is a little bit different. Now, why I say NIL is coming to college hockey, it's like, Tig, I mean, NIL has been in college sports for 2 years. What are you talking about? So college hockey is getting bigger, but most of the time for under 18-year-olds, they play in Canada or they'll play junior hockey. Guys like Sidney Crosby, guys like Connor McDavid, big names. They are playing junior hockey. Now that can be the US and it can be in Canadian juniors. And if you're in one of the Canadian leagues, OHL, Ontario Hockey League, CHL, which is like Canadian Hockey League, WHL, Western Hockey League, and stuff like that, you basically forego your college eligibility because you are getting paid to play. Very small amounts, but you are getting paid to play. So therefore, it violates NCAA eligibility. So now with the NIL money coming in, that's not necessarily the case. The first guy was a guy from the WHL last year. He's coming to Arizona State, and they're like, how's it going to work? People are like, NIL. And turns out they are able to do it. He will, I believe, be playing for Arizona State next year, and he's one of like the top 30 prospects coming down the pipeline. So, yeah, a lot of guys are able to play Canadian juniors, because you can play Canadian juniors when you're 15, 16, 17, and stuff like that. So you can play in the high school years if you're really good. And then when you get to college, you can play juniors until like you're 20, but then you can't come to America to do college, so you have to do like a Canadian college, and that hockey really isn't that good because it's like kind of your time's passed, you're not going to make the league and stuff. So now these kids over in Canadian juniors can now come to America, play college hockey for a couple of years, get more eyes on them because it's growing and growing in this country right now, and possibly still get drafted, still make a career, still have a chance. So it's very cool. We're going to see some very talented players come from Canada now to these big time schools. And I'm going to be honest, JT, if I had to ask you, hey, if you're a 18, 19-year-old college hockey player, pretty good, and you want to go and play in the Americas and want to play college hockey, where would you choose? Would you choose, was it Grand Forks, North Dakota, where it is freezing temps 10 months of the year, or would you rather go to Tempe, Arizona, where it is 80 plus 10 months of the year?
I mean, yeah, honestly, I'd rather go to Tempe, Arizona, to be honest.
Yeah.
Get you some good weather, some sunshine. You know what I mean?
Some pretty girls.
Yep. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
No-brainer. So I think with that, Arizona State, and they've already proven to be like a solid team, good foundation, a lot of money being pumped in this program. They made the college football playoff top 4 this year. They're very good in like golf and baseball as well, a lot of summer sports. And now here comes hockey just trudging along. And I mean, we're a hockey state now. We are a hockey state. We're a hockey school. And I'm telling you, a lot of kids are going to want to come, especially because we're good. If we weren't good, no one would come. But now we're good. We have a great area, a lot of sunshine, which a lot of these Canadian kids have not seen. I mean, I tell you, get the SPF 100 because these Canadians are coming.
That's very exciting. Very exciting for the sport. Very exciting for you. You know what I mean? You get to witness that right there in your backyard. So that's awesome. I got to ask you a question. Is that Margaritaville visor from the Margaritaville at the Mall of America?
It is not. It is man. Not. I've been to the Mall of America once. I have seen the Margaritaville there. I have not gone inside a Margaritaville restaurant to actually eat or anything like that. So
I actually have not either. But I thought, oh, he's in St. Paul, Minneapolis. He went to the Mall of America. They went to Margaritaville. They got drunk at Margaritaville. Then they went on a roller coaster in the Mall of America. I had it all figured out, but I was wrong.
That would have been cool. Maybe I should have just lied and said I did all that, because that sounds way more interesting, because all we did all weekend besides watch hockey was just absolutely get in a blender the entire time. Not a blender, a bender. Sorry, I misspoke. An absolute bender. I mean, it was unreal. Like, I mean, I have never drank that much in like a weekend in a long time, and that's counting like golf trips and stuff like that. Like, we were just drinking endlessly, and we wouldn't even start early, but like, and we wouldn't even sleep in, but it was just like lunchtime, and we're just slugging beers, and then there's no stopping. I mean, we're getting back to our Airbnb at like 2 a.m. every night. And I can't, not that we're, it's not cool to count beers, but I mean, it was bad. Like, I felt like in my college days or something. But I would wake up so sore. I'm like, I'm too old for this shit. Absolutely too old.
I tell you what, brother, I fully agree about it. Like, we had a fun day Saturday. We went to this place. It's called John G's Barbecue.
Okay.
And it's open. Did you have more story to tell, or can I just get right into it?
I got a couple more, but I think you just get into it. We'll circle back.
We'll start. Yeah, we'll run it back. But yeah, so we went to this place called John G's Barbecue. It's about an hour and 20 minutes, kind of southeast of us on the way to like Wilmington. And they're only open one day a week. They're only open on Saturdays. They're like a famous barbecue joint. You go, they don't open till 11 a.m., but you go get in line at like 7, 8 a.m., put your chairs, you bring your coolers, and you just sit there and wait in line while they're cooking the food like right outside, and you can kind of watch what's going on. You bring your cooler, your speaker, and you just kind of hang out. And it was beautiful morning. It was honestly a lot of fun. So we sat there and we drank at 8 in the morning. Haven't done that in a long. I honestly can't tell you the last time when. Went to barbecue open. I'm gonna have to send you a picture. I mean, this stuff is like off a frickin' barbecue show. Like, just phenomenal smoked meat, ton of good sides, good banana pudding. Like, they just had everything, and it was so good. And it was just this little building, little hole in the wall on the side of the road, and it's just famous barbecue. Really good.
That's What'd you end up ordering?
Oh, what didn't we order? We got, so it was a few of us, like obviously me and Angie, and then some of our friends here. And between me and Angie, we tried brisket pulled pork, these bacon burnt ends. So they're like little square
Yep.
bacon fat pieces, delicious. And we got like every side, I swear. We got coleslaw, baked beans, Mexican street corn, macaroni and cheese, these candied jalapeno. I mean, we got everything. Then we got banana pudding and Oreo pudding. We got literally everything. And obviously we had to take some home, but it was so good. We had a great time. I had to get me a nice glass bottle of Coke. It was one of those joints, I was like, I gotta get
Mexican
this.
Coke? Did you get a Mexican
Yeah,
Coke?
Mexican Coke. That's what they call them. And it was delish. But long story short, yeah. So I started drinking at 8 in the morning, and we just kind of drink. I wasn't like crushing beer. I was being responsible as I'm drinking them, but just all day affair, right? That's just a lot of volume, with a whole day. Could not agree more. I was not irresponsibly intoxicated by any means, but it just tears my body apart. Sore, tired, you know what I mean? Like tired for days after, not just like one day. You're just not back in your normal energy levels until like Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God dang, I just can't do it. Sorry, my dogs are barking.
Woof, woof, woof.
And
it's crazy too. Like, I don't know about you. It could have been something else I did over the weekend as well. But my back, my back gets sore when I drink.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. No inconceivable sense.
I honestly, I'm glad I'm not feeling alone there, because that's one of the biggest things that can, I'm like, make it make sense. Why do I feel the most tight and the most sore from drinking alcoholic beverage than when I work out, or I'm more sore and tight from that. You know what I mean? It's like maybe it's because you're like dehydrating your muscles or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy. It's like my lower back was absolutely destroyed the past couple of days. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little insane. I think for me, why I'm so sore, and I'm still sore, and I just had a PT test for the Air Force today, and I was kind of like, I felt so good. I was like, last week, I might get 100, and I've never gotten 100 on any of them yet. And I was like, this would be cool, possibly last one would get 100. I've been running really well, so I'm like, I could do it. Yesterday, Monday, getting back, I was like, I don't even know if I could do 20 push-ups right now.
Right. It's so weird.
It is bad. Mine was the drinking, but as well, I don't know if you saw, I threw, I pitched a little bit. I pitched
Did not see that
over the weekend. Mutual friend of mine is from Minnesota, and he had bet me that I could not throw 80 miles per hour on a mound. So I went up, and his buddy as well, both from Minnesota, he has a facility up there, and I was like, hey, Zach, any chance? His name's not Zach, but I was like, hey, Zach, can I come over and throw a bullpen? He's like, yeah, come out Saturday. We can get you in before. I was like, I'll come in a little early and stuff, and we'll work, and I'll gun you up and stuff. I'm like, cool, sounds good. So I get there, and we're just chit chatting, telling me a story and stuff. He's like, I can't believe you're actually here, man. I can't believe it. I love it. I love that you're about it. I'm like, hell yeah. And I was like, I'm taking this very seriously. He's like, have you been throwing? I'm like, absolutely not. He's like, you hungover? I'm like, a little bit. And he's like, sounds good. We got you in there. He's having me stretch. He's having me throw a little bit of catch. And I went in there and I threw it felt like I threw 50 pitches from the mound. My friend who was recording said it was about like 20. But it all felt good when it happened.
Yeah.
And he had said, yeah, like make sure you rest up and kind of like rehab it a little bit. I'm like, yeah, definitely. Didn't do anything naturally. And my shoulder and my like back and like lat right here.
Oh, I can just envision that, like right here too.
Right there.
Yeah.
I'm still tender, still sore today, and that happened Saturday. So it's now been what 3 whole days since then, and I mean it was so sore. I was like doing push-ups yesterday trying to get ready, and I'm like, dude, I am struggling. Like I was worried about the run because I'm like the run is tough because I've been running long distance, but at like a not really a slow pace, but for these PT tests, it's almost a sprint. You got to just run 1.5 miles quick in like 6 minute pace. I'm like, I'm gonna have to sprint that anyway. I'm more worried about the push-ups right now, and the push-ups did not go great today. But we passed, good scores. But yeah, shout out to Zach. His name's not Zach. Shout out to Zach and Take the Field Academy for actually having me in. That was a cool experience, very cool. I told him I'm coming back next year just to get another.
Well, hold on. You didn't even tell me
radar.
how fast did you throw?
So I threw 80 miles per hour on the dot and not
No
a mile per hour
way.
over, not a mile per hour over.
That's pretty good, I think, right? I mean, geez.
I think so. Like, I mean, because I had never thrown like that or just that much in general since I would say maybe senior year, but I coached a team like maybe 2 years after. So it would have been like 2014, 2015 was probably the last time so a decade ago, since I've actually thrown consistently, you know what I mean? So, I would say, yeah, that's not bad considering I think I could have thrown quicker back then because I was doing it every day.
Yeah, for sure.
And he literally said, he's like, if you would have thrown for 2 weeks before this, just like warming up, playing catch and stuff like that, he was like, you would have hit you would probably hit like 82, 83 easily, just because you've been doing it. So I'm gonna maybe I'll take it a little serious. Maybe I'll throw around with one of my roommates or something like that. Maybe I'll join an intramural league or something like that.
Dang, dude, you're just.
I say that I'm never gonna do that. No,
you're just Mr. You're just a natural born athlete, Tiggy Nation. Like just the epitome of the word.
I'm something.
The epitome of the 3 words.
I just like having fun, and sometimes it's just playing sports and stuff like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey.
Good.
Also, what happened? So that was cool, and I also got to mention there was a place called the Truck Stop at
Already love it. Love the
at this one place, dude. It was so cool. You go in and they have food spots inside, and they're like, it's like the bed of a truck and stuff like that. Very cool inside the place, and they sold a 40-ounce bottle of Bud Light at the place.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
40-ounce Bud Light, $12, and
that's pretty good, right?
It's insane. It's three. Yeah. What is 3 1/3 beer for $12 at a bar?
Yeah, that's really good.
I think I drank 4 of them. Not at one time, but we went back there a couple times. I think I had 4 over the weekend.
I was like, God dang. That's awesome.
It was a lot of cool spots, a lot of cool stuff. Definitely happy to be back in sunshine. Like it was crazy. We left probably 30-degree weather, and we came back, and we were getting ready to land. It was like, and in Phoenix right now, a little crosswind, but it's gonna be 85 degrees when we when we land. I'm like, dude, I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a jacket right now.
Yeah. Oh God.
And right now,
that felt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so
felt
hot.
Nice getting out of the cold.
So hot. Right now I'm like, I can't go anywhere that's not warm for the next like 5 minutes. As well, today is 96 degrees here.
God dang. That's hot. Yeah, it's getting nice finally around. I tell you what, like the mornings had been cold for a minute. I'm like, come on, dude. Like we're in the South. Like let's kick it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
I thought your time's over, huh?
Yeah, like I can appreciate that it cools down for fall and winter. Like I kind of enjoy that. But I was like, dude, it's almost April. Like we don't need 35 to 39 degree mornings. Like let's kick it up a notch. You know what I mean? So it's been nice. The sun's been shining. Tell you what, it's windy around here, which I don't entirely hate. Because I'll have the window open, we'll get a real nice breeze coming in. The dogs freaking love it. But yeah, it's getting real nice here. Excited for it to keep warming up. I got to figure out some lake activities. I'd like to get back out on the water, doing like paddle boarding and stuff when it gets warm. So definitely excited for some warm weather too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm excited for you. Speaking of warm weather, JT, I'm booking a flight. I booked it already to South Carolina.
Oh yeah, nice.
Golf trip and stuff. And I was like, you know
Where
what?
are you going? Charleston again?
Maybe I'll come in a day early to go visit JT because that'll be good weather. I'll get to see you and stuff like that.
Where do you fly? You fly into Charleston?
I'm either flying into Charleston or in Myrtle Beach. And
Dang, yeah.
I had
It's
to
like
literally
3
check
hours.
your location. And I'm like, yeah, JT doesn't live in South Carolina.
Because like Charleston's not like it's an easy drive. It's a straight shot. But yeah, you wouldn't want to fly in and drive here for 3 hours and then drive back. But we'd love to have you. So, you could always, anytime, love to come have you stay here, especially as it gets nice outside.
I know.
We'd have a good time.
I thought it'd be a good trail. It's like, dude, I can hit up you and Angie and see you guys and spend a night there or something like that. That'd be super cool. And then I had the realization of like, wait, it is the other Carolina. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
It'd be a good time. Charlotte, I feel like a Charlotte flight. You could probably get a ton of Charlotte flights. I feel like
absolutely.
From Phoenix.
Yeah. Yeah. You can probably get a lot of Phoenix flights from Charlotte too.
Probably can.
Yeah.
You're right. Definitely could.
Oh. All right. Is it time to talk? It's time to talk about the big one here, huh?
It is. Yeah. Honestly, I know what I think. What do you think? Do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
I think you could go first. So we're talking Severance here. We're talking
Severance, everyone. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The season finale was freaking awesome.
Very good. Very good.
It honestly one of my favorite. Okay, this is a recency bias that always plays a factor. One of my favorite episodes of television that I've watched, like not binged, you know what I mean? Like a show that I'm watching on the TV as it's going. One of my favorite episodes. I was locked in. We were locked in.
Yeah.
Dude, the scenes of Mark talking to Mark and Audi. Adam Scott needs to win something.
That was we mentioned the show, how it's been like very artsy and it's kind of been the downfall of some of the episodes. And I mean, this episode was, like you said, incredible. Incredible. They needed a big punch and, they saved it to the end. And it was a big punch. It was awesome. But yeah, that scene, I mean, I was getting like chills. I was watching it on the plane coming back, and I'm looking at Chase, like, dude, this is unreal. This is so sick. That scene, incredible.
Dude, and there's just so many things. Like, you just think of, like, it's literally like Innie and Audi Mark had to team up with each other for the escape plan for Gemma. And I'm like, this is sick. Like, and then frickin' Innie Mark blows it at the end, but he got her out. I don't even know where it's going to go now. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. What now? You know what I mean? Like, another thing too, Mr. Milchick, though, he is one of the most like complex characters in recent television. It's crazy to see like the mask he wears at Lumen, which that was the only thing you saw in season 1. You never really saw anything else on that side of him. But that's why I like this season, because it really kind of shows him behind the scenes. So I think his character, I think we've only like barely broken the surface with his character. Like, I think he's going to play a huge part next season for some reason.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, and I've been, a pretty big critic of this season. And I think the whole time we have just grown to love this character because he is such like so fascinating. We thought it was going to really humanize him a little bit. And we even, thought maybe Miltrick will, end up breaking away from Lumen, kind of like Miss Cabell, Miss Sybil, or whatever. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think next season we're gonna see him break away, kind of like Miss Cabell did. I mean, he's just getting the brunt end of the stick. He is forced to keep these people around, and he knows it's bad. He knows it's going to be bad. Like, he knows they are going to find ways to kind of like find a way, not really to escape, but find a way to just not do the things that they're there to do,
Yeah.
And
I'm just really like, obviously we probably got to wait like 2 freaking years now, but I'm very just intrigued to see like, where do they even go now? Like, they can't escape, you know what I mean? But people are dead and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what's going to happen now? Like, I'm just so interested to see what they do, they do with next season.
People are dead and shit. I mean, the scene with, there's so many good scenes in this whole show. We could talk about Severance. For 45 more minutes. We're not gonna do that though. But I kept thinking something bad was gonna happen, and when something like I was thinking, like when Gemma gets out of the door, they lock the door, and Mark doesn't go with, and it's like, and Mark sees Helly, and I'm like. I thought something bad was going to happen when he walked to Helly. I thought Helly was going to get shot or something by her dad or something like that. I was like, holy shit, what's going on? But then, like, I agree. What's the plan? They're running back into the fire with all these Egan people now. They're all pissed. Gemma's out. What, like, they could just kill him, and they're Innie and Allie are just dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Like, that's why I'm like, where are they going to go? Part of me, well, this is, I don't know. I don't know if I thought this, or I don't know if I read this, and then I was like, oh, maybe that's true.
You better not have got it from Reddit, I swear.
I know, not Reddit. I didn't get on Reddit.
Okay.
I only see things on Twitter now, like, or Instagram, about how Helly at the end is not Helly, it's Helena. And I'm like, so I can see that though, because I don't think Helly would have really let Mark not go with Gemma. I know they love each other.
Mm-hmm.
I just, for a second, I thought the ending was going to be Helly like pushing him out the door or something.
Oh.
I thought that's what was about to happen. I don't know. Very interested.
Well, so it was weird because Helly, like whatever it is, she had that big thing. Is that her dad too? The Egan guy?
Yeah, that freaking weird guy. Yeah.
I assume that's her weird dad. Like, they had that moment that she's down there and she's like about to like stab him. You know what I mean?
That's true.
She's like,
that's true.
I'm
yeah.
sick of, so, and we didn't see her leave after that. You know what I mean? So like, she's down there, and maybe that was the day before. I don't know. Maybe, again, maybe the time's off. I don't know how they could portray it. But so I'm like, well, she's down there. That's her, obviously. But there is one moment where she said something when they were like all at the cubicle. And it was kind of cruel. And maybe it was to her dad. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like to Mr. Milchick or something. But she said, like, she kind of swore a lot. And the only time she really swore a lot was when it was Helena.
Yeah, I know that. Right.
Elaine,
I know.
sorry. Yeah. So I could see that, but I don't know, dude. There were so many moments with her and Mark that made it seem like it was Helly, that made it seem like it was her. And I don't know. In my mind, as the viewer, I'm hoping it's Helly. Like, it to me, it makes sense. If it doesn't, that's the way they want to go, and I will be surprised. I will play the fool, and I'm happy to do that. But I think it was Helly.
Yeah, I was thinking it was her the whole time. It was only after where I was like, saw that, and I was like, oh, maybe, But yeah, I know. I really don't even know where they're gonna go with it now, because it's such a weird thing because you're like, they're fighting for their lives, but they literally have nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's nowhere for them to go.
There's nowhere for them to go, but we didn't like. Wow, the episode was amazing, and like the band comes in, big flashing lights,
Yeah,
band was
like
going crazy.
what? Yeah,
it was like a weekend music video. You didn't know what the hell was going on, So very artsy, very awesome. Probably will win an Emmy for the episode, as it should. Very sick episode.
yeah.
We still do not get a lot of answers. Still
No.
don't get a lot.
No. So, but okay. I still think Miss Huang is the daughter of them too.
I mean, Miss
Because
Huang's gone. She's gone. She's been on screen like 4 episodes.
But I think I don't know. But what was the I get it because that was like the significance of her taking the crib apart. I feel like there was so much like symbolism there.
Well, I think the whole thing about the crib was it was so well.
I think they wanted to test that she had like no recollection of that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely, like the miscarriage with Mark and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Absolutely. They wanted to see if that brought back any memories. I don't know, like the Miss Huang thing is still. Well, no, the Miss. I think we are forgetting. I think all of us are forgetting right here that Mark has only been severed for 2 years. 2 years since Gemma allegedly died. Miss Huang is like a teenager.
Oh, dude, yeah, you are so right.
Everyone has forgotten that. So
No, you are you debunked my everything.
I will put that story.
Well, yeah, you literally.
There's no chance.
No, yeah, there's no way. There's actually no way.
And
so okay, we debunked that one where you did.
If they somehow pull that out the end, I will burn that place to the ground.
Yeah, no, you literally just debunked that whole theory. That can't be a thing.
Because it is. She's only been dead / severed for 2 years or whatever. So that's interesting. So Miss Huang, she's gone. Very cool, weird character. I think it was just to build like the tension and probably to get people talking about, like, oh, well, she's Asian. Gemma has some Asian descent. So there's that. I wish we would have seen. I forget her name. Mark's Audi's sister's husband.
What's up with him?
We didn't see him.
Do they is it just he wasn't part of that story, or is he up to something?
I don't know. Because he reminds me of the guy who Mark got with like that gun thing. Yeah,
he's very weird. Like the way he talks, is very luminy.
Yeah, and he's like a bigger guy with the beard and stuff.
Yeah, and they all talk so weird, like very cryptic. You know what I mean? Like very big words and weird. And he's the same way. So I wonder what's up with him. I wonder what's up with the other girl. What was her name? Natasha. The girl that works at Lumen. She was like the secretary. Whatever you want to call her, the secretary or whatever. Like, what happens with her?
Yeah, I don't know, because she's always like, I got the board on the line.
Yeah, like what went on there? Like there's so much stuff we still don't know. I really like the scene with Dylan reading the letter from his Audi.
Yes.
I really that was very heartfelt. You know what I mean?
That was very real. That was good. I mean, literally all the way around, the episode was amazing. All the way around. Very awesome scenes. And it kind of, oh man, I wish it would have gotten further. Like, I would have loved if they would have did Game of Thrones-esque, where this is the penultimate episode, It's like, holy shit, like, incredible bang, bang, bang. And then the last episode, they kind of bring it back together. Unfortunately, we're not going to find out for another 3 years. So,
Is it 3 years?
I don't know. I mean, I think the first
gosh.
season came out in 2022, dude. I mean, it was so long ago.
It was a long time ago.
But
Dang.
but it was good. Good finale. I'm still intrigued with like the 25 personalities and stuff with Gemma. Like, what were their intentions? What's the point of having 25 different personalities on Gemma?
Yeah.
What's the significance? Like, why are they doing this? Like, we
Yeah,
still don't
we
know why
still
the
don't
fuck
we
they're
still
doing
don't
it.
know. Yeah, we don't know why. We didn't really get anything answered
No why.
at all, other than Gemma's free now.
Gemma is-
Allegedly. They may get her before she even gets out. We don't know.
I know. I don't know. They could go so many different ways with this still, which is kind of cool. They left it very open ended, but I mean, yeah, it sounds like they're gonna have a civil war looming. I love when Dylan gets pushed over and like the last scene, it's like, "Fuck you, Mister."
Yeah, dude, he's awesome.
Yeah,
They really crushed it, like with the characters.
yeah,
Like the actors, like they all gel so well in that show, and all have their own little weird things, you know. So I'm
Yeah.
sad it's over, but I'm excited to watch it whenever it comes back out. If it comes back out, dude, you know how freaking stuff is these days. Things
Yeah.
get canceled at the drop of a dime. It just never gets made, or
yeah.
something happens. So I hope there's a season 3. But it was good. I was happy with it. Now I got to find another show.
Well, speaking of shows you should watch, I don't know if you have watched it yet. The Pitt.
I know you. This is the third time you told me.
This is third week straight. I'm trying to put everyone on the Pitt. It's so goddamn good. It's so awesome. ER
You know
show,
what?
no relationship based, very big tensions. The characters are awesome. I mean, I'm literally fucking an emotional wreck in my bed as I watch every Thursday night. It's terrible, but I love it. I'm addicted to it. I want more. It's so sick. Big fan of the show.
My mom is loving it too. She's into it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, dude, I might rewatch House of the Dragon.
Oh my god, this early?
I might just rewatch it. You know, both seasons. It's so good. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
I think you should watch the real one.
What? Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
Oh God, I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to watch that again.
You can do it.
I love it. It's a heavy toll, and it's an investment to watch that show.
You could do that. Another good one would be, oh my god, it just blew my. Oh my god. Last of Us. Last of Us, I think, is coming out soon.
Oh shit, it's coming out soon. That's what I'm doing. I'm rewatching season 1. Last of Us comes out soon. We could do like an episode a week, and then I feel like the new season will be out by then. I'm so pumped to watch that. I'm glad you said that.
I mean, it's coming out.
It comes out early May. Oh shit! It comes out in 2 weeks. Yep. I thought it was until May. Nice. I'm so glad you said that. I'm gonna start my rewatch.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a great show, man. I freaking loved that show.
2 weeks. It's gonna be so sick. A couple new characters coming in. Apparently, it's all based off the game too. So I think they're gonna do 3 seasons. The last 2 seasons are gonna be of the second game. So, super sick. Bella Ramsey, incredible. I mean, Pedro Pascal, amazing per usual. Oh man,
yeah,
very exciting.
That'll be good.
Yeah,
good.
A lot of good TV, a lot of good movies coming down the pipe. I know you're gonna close out, but yeah, a lot of exciting stuff in the works.
Yeah. What movies do we got coming out?
On
the top of your head, I know Fantastic Four comes out this summer, which I'm excited about. Lilo and Stitch actually looks pretty good.
That's coming out
as a remake.
F1 is coming out in June.
Oh yeah, that's Brad Pitt.
That looks amazing.
That would be pretty good. That would be a good one to see.
Now You See Me 3 is coming out.
Dang.
I don't know when the Hunger Games movie is going to come out. The book just came out, and I think people are loving it.
Oh, Thunderbolts. Oh, is Avatar 3 supposed to come out this year? Oh, dude, shit.
I kind of forgot about Avatars.
Yeah, honestly, like, I get what they're trying to do, but they kind of waited too long, and I feel like lost so much of the hype.
I don't know, man. I think people will hop back on when it gets big.
Oh,
when it
I
gets
will.
coming
I
down the
mean,
pipe.
I'm gonna go see it again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go see it, but yeah, let's see. I'll go. Yeah, there is a lot of things coming out. A lot of remakes and sequels, but that's okay.
I saw Black Bag recently. Fantastic. Very good.
Real quick on what I was saying about remakes and sequels. You see so many people like on social media complain like, "Oh man, all these movies they're sequels and remakes. Doesn't anyone have any creativity, originality?" Yes, there's a lot of creativity and originality out there, but guess what? No one goes to see those freaking movies. These studios need to make money, so they're making movies everyone's going to go see. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, what is they asked Tyrese and Ludacris why they keep making Fast and Furious movies. They make hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And then it's like someone comes out with an original idea and the box office flops, and then everyone wonders why. Oh, they're all making remakes. It's because they make hundreds of millions of dollars.
I mean, I'm looking at I'm looking at 50 billion Rotten Tomatoes movies coming out. The ones that stick out: The Accountant 2. What is it? Happy Gilmore 2. Revenge of the Sith re-release.
Oh God.
Sick. What else? Dude, I swore I had another one that was like a sequel.
How to Train Your Dragon live action. That's pretty fire.
Boom. That's a remake. Count it. Now You See Me 3. Like, bang. I mean, these are all remakes.
Look at all these.
They got
Lilo and
tons of original
Stitch,
movies.
Snow White, Thunderbolts. I mean, these are all remakes and stuff. But Snow White, I guess, freaking bombed.
Dude, I guess that sucked. Yeah.
Bombed?
Guess that sucked. We got Final Destination 15 coming out. We got Mission Impossible 37 coming out. Yeah. Jesus. You know what? Yeah. Take your Snow White and get the hell out of here, okay?
Yeah, I do be agreeing with that. But all right, Tiggy Nation, that's all I got. It's almost 9 p.m. here. It's past my bedtime.
Same. It's 6 o'clock. I'm about to go to Taco Tuesday.
All right, guys. Thanks for hopping in line with us once again. We will catch you all next week. Bye-bye.